The boy only took one glance at the race. He immediately noticed that his teammate's speed was too fast. It would cause the engine to run under overload. Out of kindness, he told his teammate to downshift while accelerating, but the teammate dismissed him with disdain. He thought a kid like him knew nothing. Then he continued to stomp on the gas and accelerate. Unexpectedly, the next second, the car broke down due to engine failure. Not only did the teammate lose the race, but even the race car ended up with a serious problem. It would take at least 3 hours to fix, but the next race was about to begin. If they couldn't participate, it would count as a loss. Just when the teammates were at a loss, the boy stepped forward. He placed his hand on the car. The next second, the car's configuration data flooded into his mind. Very quickly, he located the problem. He promised to fix it within 10 minutes, so the boy crawled under the car and began repairing the vehicle. Even the nearby teammates doubted him. They didn't believe he could fix it. But just as they finished speaking, the boy crawled out from under the car. Not only had he repaired the car, he had also upgraded its overall performance. The reason he knew so much at such a young age was because he used to be a legend in the racing world. But someone drugged and framed him, causing his body to shrink unexpectedly. When he woke up again, he found he had turned into a 10-year-old child. Because of his identity, his girlfriend's team was also attacked by their rivals. The rival team's leader issued a challenge. If they lost the race, the rival would take over his girlfriend's club. Having already lost one race, his girlfriend had no choice but to race herself. But the boy couldn't bear to see her bullied, so he begged her to let him join the race. But she thought he was just a kid joking around. Coincidentally, the team's car broke down at that moment, so under the boy's repair, it was quickly restored like new, but everyone still thought the boy was bluffing. As race time was about to begin, the woman had no choice but to trust the boy for now. At the boy's pleading, she brought him to the track. Soon, the race began. Because the boy had just fine-tuned the car too sensitively, the woman wasn't used to it at first. Right at the start, she veered off course. She became the last place and was mocked by the judges. Even her teammates in the observation room thought they were doomed. But in the next second, with the boy's help, the woman drifted perfectly around a corner. Her skills, rivaling top racers, stunned everyone. Seeing this, everyone suddenly saw hope. But the rival team didn't think so. After all, their racer was still a minute ahead. But after seeing a few of her flawless drifts, the rival team leader started to panic. He kept calling his team to initiate Plan B. Right after his words, the other cars began blocking the woman together. No matter what she tried, she couldn't shake them off. Luckily, under the boy's calm instructions, she pulled off a drift spin, leaving her opponents in the dust. Even after breaking free from the blockade, their gap with the lead car had stretched to 3 full minutes. Just when everyone thought she was finished, the boy unexpectedly told her to pull over. He took the driver's seat himself. This shocked the entire audience. Everyone thought they were just messing around. Even the teammates thought the woman had given up because the gap was too big. At that point, the woman also panicked. She didn't know if she had made the right decision, but the boy's speed immediately stunned her. He floored the accelerator, and after several smooth drifts around corners, he overtook several race cars and made it all the way to second place. At that moment, he was only 30 seconds behind the leader. That's when the rival team leader totally panicked. He grabbed the mic and ordered his driver to speed up, but the racer confidently replied he was the car king and would never lose the race. At the final corner, he would leave the opponent far behind. But the leader didn't believe it. He thought the boy was still holding back. Unexpectedly, the boy kept accelerating. He was getting ready to overtake at the final curve. But right at that critical moment, he suddenly discovered the brakes had failed. Only then did he realize someone had tampered with the car. Even the teammates in the control room noticed the issue. By then, the boy had missed the best braking point, and he was still accelerating. If this continued, the car would fly off the track. That would end in a deadly crash. The woman thought they had already lost and urged the boy to slow down and stop, but the boy refused to give up and kept speeding up. This completely frightened the woman beside him. Under the boy's control, the car not only left the track, but also made a perfect turn mid-air. The commentator immediately recognized it as the car god's signature move. This move left everyone in the stadium stunned. When the car landed smoothly, it was exactly level with the rival's car. The gap between the two cars was less than 1 car length, and the boy's car was still speeding up. Who would be the true champion of this race?